guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Warriorstrade. Stephen Curry has always been a player who makes headlines, not only because of his incredible three-point shooting and game-changing performances, but also because of what he represents to the NBA and the Golden State Warriors. But now, the face of the franchise, the four-time NBA champion, and the two-time MVP, has just dropped a shocking statement that has stunned fans, analysts, and even his fellow players around the league. When Curry speaks, people listen. And this time, what he said has left many people wondering if the Warriors and the NBA itself are heading into a brand new era. The basketball world is buzzing. The fans are reacting like never before, and the implications of Curry's statement might completely change the future of Golden State basketball. So, let's break down exactly what happened, what Curry said, why it's being called a bombshell, and what it could mean moving forward. The NBA world has always looked at Stephen Curry as the ultimate leader of the Warriors dynasty. He is the player who revolutionized the game with his shooting, inspired a generation, and made Golden State one of the most feared teams in the league. But in recent weeks, as the Warriors fight to stay competitive in an increasingly tough Western Conference, the questions around Curry's future have grown louder. Their Warriors have dealt with roster inconsistencies, injuries, and the struggles of trying to stay on top while younger teams around the league continue to rise. It's no surprise that Curry, who has always been loyal to Golden State, is starting to face more questions about where he sees his career heading. In his shocking statement, Curry addressed his frustrations with the current state of the Warriors, and it was the kind of raw honesty that you don't often hear from him. Usually calm, diplomatic, and team first, Curry made it clear that he's not satisfied with how things are going. According to insiders who were present, Curry essentially said that the Warriors need to make serious changes if they want to compete for another championship. He admitted that while he still believes in his teammates, time is running out and he can't keep waiting for things to click. This is coming from the same man who has carried this franchise for more than a decade, who has always been the face of positivity and who rarely shows cracks in his confidence in the system. But now his tone suggests urgency, and fans are realizing this isn't just another motivational speech. This is Curry pushing the front office and the organization to act quickly before it's too late. This statement immediately sparked massive debate across the NBA community. Analysts on TV and social media went wild, asking whether this could mean Curry is pressuring the Warriors to make a big trade, possibly even a blockbuster move that would completely reshape the roster. Could it be that Curry is hinting at the front office to bring in another superstar? Or maybe he's signaling that his patience with the Warriors' two-timeline plan balancing veterans with young players has officially run out. Think about the timing of this. Their Warriors have been struggling with consistency all season long. Klay Thompson has had flashes of his old self, but also stretches of decline. Draymond Green's availability has been impacted by suspensions and injuries. And younger talents like Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody are still developing. Meanwhile, teams like the Denver Nuggets, Oklahoma City Thunder, and Minnesota Timberwolves are rising fast in the West. Curry, who turns 37 next year, knows better than anyone that his championship window isn't infinite. And when a superstar of his caliber makes a strong statement like this, it usually means he's demanding urgency from management. The reactions from around the league were just as telling. Former players said they've never heard Curry speak with such edge. Current players chimed in online acknowledging that if Curry is speaking out publicly, it means things are serious. Even Warriors fans who are used to believing in Curry's loyalty and patience started questioning whether this could eventually lead to a scenario where Curry considers finishing his career elsewhere if the front office doesn't step up. That alone is something fans could hardly imagine just a year ago, but now it's being openly debated on sports talk shows. Another aspect of Curry's bombshell is the emotional side. Curry admitted that the pressure of carrying the team year after year is taking its toll. He's always been the smiling assassin, the guy who makes basketball look fun, but the weight of expectations combined with the Warriors' struggles is clearly heavy on him. By saying what he did, Curry is letting everyone know that the joy of the game can't come at the expense of wasting the prime years he still has left. This vulnerable side of Curry is rare, and that's why it hit the NBA community so hard. Now the big question is, what will the Warriors do in response? Historically, Golden State's front office has been bold when Curry's future is on the line. Remember when they went all in for Kevin Durant, or when they traded for Andrew Wiggins? Their Warriors know that keeping Curry happy is priority number one, because if they don't, the consequences could be catastrophic for the franchise. Fans are already speculating about possible trades. Could Golden State package some of their young talent and draft picks to bring in another all-star caliber player? Could someone like Pascal Siakam, or Gainani, or even a superstar guard be on the move? With Curry's statement putting pressure on management, the likelihood of a big move just went way up. It's also worth noting that Curry's statement wasn't just about the roster. It was about accountability. He made it clear that everyone, including himself, needs to step up. That's the kind of leadership that has defined Curry's career. But the tone this time suggests he won't settle for excuses anymore. He's pushing his teammates to be better, but more importantly, he's pushing the organization to stop waiting for the future and start focusing on the now. Fans online immediately flooded social media with reactions. Some were shocked, others said this was exactly what needed to happen. A large number of Warriors supporters are calling on the front office to listen to Steve and make the necessary moves. One fan even tweeted, "If Curry is speaking up like this, then management better be on the phone with every GM in the league right now." The urgency is real, and the fan base is standing behind their leader. While that may still feel far away, the fact that people are even entertaining the thought shows how powerful Curry's words really were. Whether it's a blockbuster trade, a major roster shakeup, or simply a new level of urgency from the Warriors, one thing is certain. Curry has put the NBA on notice. His bombshell statement has lit a fire under the organization. And now all eyes are on Golden State to see how they respond. The next few weeks could define not only the rest of this season, but also the future of Curry's career and the Warriors' legacy. For now, fans can only wait and watch. But one thing is clear. Stephen Curry has changed the conversation. The league is stunned. Their Warriors are under pressure. And the basketball world has just been reminded why Curry isn't just one of the greatest shooters of all time. He's also one of the greatest leaders. A player whose voice carries weight far beyond the court. This bombshell wasn't just a statement. It was a challenge. And everyone knows the Warriors can't afford to ignore it.